Phoenix Audio presents.
Inside the NRA, Armed and Dangerous, an exposé written and read by Jack Anderson.
I was a naive tenderfoot reporter when I was let loose on the nation's capital nearly half a century ago. My mores had been formed in an austere Mormon family. The exposure to political Washington was something of a cultural shock. I joined the staff of the late Drew Pearson, a crusading columnist who battled for humanitarian causes and assailed racists and rascals in public and corporate life. He viewed them as subverters of the American system and exploiters of the underprivileged. Drew took infinite pains to impress upon me the moral objectives of the newspaper column and the just society, to champion the cause of the voiceless instead of the dominant, the dissenter as well as the organization, the helpless against their exploiters, the small enterprise over the octopus, the public's right to know and control, rather than the official's prerogative to conceal and manipulate. Drew's view of the larger role of the media has been vindicated in the decade since his death by the growth of investigative muckraking reporting. The Columbia Journalism Review, the holy writ of journalism, has called me the king of the muckrakers. Drew would have been pleased. It's my peculiar function as a confessed muckraker to uncover what the government covers up. Unfortunately, I've been all too successful at detecting scandals in the dark corners of government. The anti-social proclivities of our politicians can be counted on to keep me occupied. Yet this has never shaken my belief in the basic foundations of the American system. I've always regarded myself as part of the system, not as an alienated critic. For every rogue I've exposed, there's always been another politician who battled for the public good. In an age when so much is wrong with America, people may begin to doubt even those things that are right. American values have been impaired by a deepening sense of gloom, by accusation and denial, alarm and mistrust, duplicity and uncertainty. I've contributed to the national pessimism, I suppose, by exposing wrongdoing in high places. Yet I emphatically disagree with those who see us as fallen leaves in the river of history, being swept downstream by a swift, irreversible tide. America is still founded on sound fundamental principles, and fundamental verities are changeless. Perhaps we should try to see this country through the eyes of an outsider, like a British hiker named Stephen Fern, who described his view of America from the top of a Rocky Mountain peak. He said, "Strange to say, I began to cry. Sometimes the sheer scale of America overwhelmed me. I sniffed, frowned, and..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?